Pulse plantings across Australia have really grown, be it the likes of beans in the southern region of Australia or chickpeas in northern New South Wales and southern Queensland. We've really seen the plantings grow because we've seen a lot of those benefits with the farms, but also the world demand is increasing. A lot of people, particularly in some Middle Eastern countries, are using pulses as their main source of protein. And some pulses can have between 35 and 50% of that grain is protein, which is great for the body to help it grow. We farm with my family in the lower southeast of South Australia, approximately 3.5 hours south of Adelaide and about 5 hours west of Melbourne. The main pulse crop we grow on our farm is broad beans. They're really suited to the high rainfall zone where we are. They're growing traditionally just on the rain that's fed to them throughout the year. We find that the pulses that we're growing on our farm require less water to grow 1 kilo of protein than it would the likes of sheep and cattle. So that's a great benefit of pulses, which we really love. The pulses we grow on our farm have a great ability to convert nitrogen that's in the air to a form that's stored in the soil that next year's crop can then utilise. That nitrogen is mineralised and the wheat we're going to grow next year can have access to that. And because that soil has that stored nitrogen, we actually have to apply less artificial fertiliser in the form of urea or synthetic fertilisers. We've also got the leftover crop in the paddock that we're able to utilise with our livestock. Both our sheep and our cattle love to graze on pulse crops, particularly the broad beans. We're finding that the lambs do really quite well and they're able to put on a lot of weight very quickly and they work really well for our business. This crop we're in now is about 3 weeks old, and in 6 months' time this crop will be 1.8 metres high and full of little beans. So we're planting these beans at approximately 180 kilograms per hectare, per 100 metres by 100 metres. And of those 180 kilos per hectare we're planting, we're hoping to harvest around 3,500 kilograms per hectare 6 months after they were planted. We'll then, after harvest, store them into our grain storage to give us that flexibility to sell our crops to the suppliers all year round, because pulses are consumed all throughout the year. A lot of these beans are stored in aerated silos, so we're actually pumping quite a lot of cool, dry air through these beans. That retains the colour of the seed. A lot of the pulses that are marketed overseas, they're bought on a visual basis. They really like to see a nice, light, bright colour in our pulses. So having them stored out of sunlight and keeping them nice and cool and dry maintains their colour and maintains the quality which the consumer demands.